Well, hello, my name is Kenny Jones, and we're out here gonna test some new equipment. It's pretty exciting. When I ordered this, it was designed pretty much for a backpack on an A-frame. So I was trying to stay under about 50 pounds. I think I'm a little over that. So, but it's pretty dang close. It's pretty light. I finally got everything hooked up. I have not yet got to try it out. This is my first time. I'm really just trying to try it out, see if everything works. You know, I need to change something or adjust. So let's go ahead and show you what we got. Bear with me, I'm new at this. So here it is. We have a high banker. This is a Goldfox High Banker Plus. They're made out of Montana. Very good people. Really nice people there. When I ordered it, explained what I was doing, and he definitely knew, you know, for weight and size, everything just fit perfect for what my era is, what I want to do. I did want a machine, you know, that was light. At the same time, kind of, we'll say, I wanted it to be able to process quite a bit of material when I want to use it. You know, when it's time to go to work, I want it to work. And so the big selling point to me was, of course, Gold Hog matting. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I just love it. That stuff is so good. So that's it right here. We'll come over to the box here, and this is pretty cool. I like this idea. I've never seen such a thing inside a box. In here you'll see there's a plate, punch plate, and down there there's a little matting there. It's more or less just for sampling. I mean, imagine, you know, Gold would want to sit there, but time will tell here. I like that idea. We talked about, I seen that Gold Hog had a clay claw, and at the moment I don't think I'll be playing with too much clay. Right now I don't even know if this is a really good spot, to be honest. I'm just testing the machine. But it does have a clay claw that goes up. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's a great idea here. So there's my spray bar. Like I said, this is all trial and error. It does rotate. I know you see, I can rotate the holes wherever it's going to be. I really don't know yet. We're going to turn it on here in a minute. You come over here, and I got a valve system here to adjust the water pressure. I don't know if I'm going to have too much or too less. The guys there from Goldfox told me it should be around it will run from anywhere from 2,000 to 4,000 gallons per hour. So I'm gonna imagine I want to be somewhere in the middle of that, probably, to have a good thing about Gold Hog matting. You can run it a little harder with water, and the exchange rate in those mats are just crazy, which is great. So you can move some material with it. So I do have a valve here, and they've got my hose. We'll follow over to the water pump. Like I said, I just got this water pump literally like 2 days ago. It's a Honda WX15, 1.5 inches, and it's pretty exciting. I think it's 72 gallons per minute, and I think you do the math there, it's somewhere 4,400 an hour, somewhere in there. So it should be more than enough, and I hear they're really reliable and quiet. So what we're gonna do is we'll go ahead and turn her on and see what happens here. Turn on the choke, or turn on the gas actually. On and off switch. On. Choke is right here. You see it? So I'll turn her over here, and let's give her a pull. Bear with me with the camera. Whoa, she started right up. So she's on idle. We'll just put her up a little. Oh, let's go ahead and get her started again. She's still. I love this. You know, it's very simple. Got the tortoise in the hair here. It's great. I did prime the pump through this right here. As you can see, there's a lot of snow out, so we're picking. You can see it down in there. I know she's got water in there. Like cool flat. Sitting on the snow, it's really getting hard. Say we got enough pressure, ladies and gentlemen. Holy cow. I'm gonna have to come back. I gotta do some adjustments. Like I said, first time messing with it, so I'll be back. Okay, we are back. Got it all figured out, I think, for the most part. There's a couple things I still can't. I can definitely tell I'm gonna have to do some adjustment trying to make that work. I think maybe I want to put a little flex hose, sauna hose there, and I'll show you where I'm talking about. I also have an issue with the what do you want to call it, that mat that was up in the header box. I can't get it to stay, so I don't really know. It wants to fall down into the clay claw, so I'm gonna have to look in that a little bit. Maybe you can help me out in the comments. That would be great. Always use the help. But anyway, so we'll go ahead and turn this around and see her in action. Give me a second. I gotta get the camera turned around. Okay, so here she is in all of her beauty. I've got the pump turned down a little less than half, and you can see the valve there. I have it turned barely open, and it might need a little more. I don't know. I guess it depends on what the processing in this pipe is. But at the moment, I've got it. Got her level pretty dang close. The cool thing about this level I bought is it's got a degree finder on her, and she's about 9 right there on the lower box, so it might be a little steep, I don't know. And then here it's running the line there up, so I imagine it's probably 10 on the top and 9 on the bottom, probably somewhere in there. But yeah, I think have to see, everything seems to be working okay. It might need a little more water, but I'll show you in this box. You can see this with clay claw out of the way. See that mat? I can't get her to stay where she needs to be. Oop. Oh, come on now, you're focusing on the wrong thing. I don't know if I pull this plunge plate out. You can kind of see it. Let's try it the other way, I guess. Maybe the plunge plate needs to be on it. I had it up on those rivets, but maybe it's supposed to sit. Let's try that. I don't want to do that too long to the pump. She's pretty. So now I see it. Instantly just floated up and went to the back here. So maybe it just rests there. I don't know why it won't stay. Maybe I need move this up a little bit. Kind of pushed it down to push it back, but it's not wanting to stay. But anywho, so we're gonna go ahead and throw some dirt through her, and I don't know, we'll see what happens here. I'll be back to you, and we'll check her out. Okay, so I pretty much got her figured out, at least for this moment. I think I got the right water. You notice I ended up turning that valve all the way open, but I got the pump down still half. I don't like that kink right there. I'll probably I'll have to figure out maybe some of that sauna hose or something. Like I'll put a bit or two of it and hook the hose into that. But look up here, not so. The reason I got the water so high, it's not like I really got a bunch of clay or anything, a little bit. But it seemed like I didn't have enough water pressure to clean this mat. If you look down in there, those are just beautiful garnets down in there. That's a whole red. That's all red garnets in there. I didn't realize there's that much of that here. That's really pretty. Well, I look up in here, and you probably can't see. Those are really full. And so maybe I need to have the angle a little steeper. I'm thinking probably so. We'll turn the water off. Definitely, we'll turn this back on, and you guys can look at it. See what you think. But they like the clay claw. This is the punch plate right here, and I could get that to stay. This is supposed to sit up there, right there in that box, and I kind of get this to sit there. I like to pin it in, but maybe I'm doing something wrong. I don't know. But up here in the header box, up there, when the water drops down, I'm gonna think I want to put a little bit of hog matting, miner's moss right there. If I look at it now, the water is actually coming over the back. Put the hair down. When I look at the tooth box, I just don't think there's enough water. Maybe I could be wrong. Anyways, we'll go I'll grab a shovel full and we'll throw some in here. I really don't know. This is a big washout. It's what it is. As you can see, they've got tons of snow. It's beautiful up here. It's all melting really big time. And so I just found this little channel, a place where the water's coming across it. Not very fast though. And it seems to be cleaning out my tailings really good before it actually hits the main creek there. So anyways, I'm gonna try to do this one-handed. I've been getting it out of this hole here, and it's really kind of muddy stuff. I mean, there's some good looking stuff there, but anyways, it's hard to do one-handed. Let's throw her in the old box. I like the clay cloth for this. As you can see, that's just sitting in there. And it does a really good job of cleaning it out. I like that clay cloth, great. You can hear the rocks swirling around, getting all clean. Yeah, I think at least we got the main part, the pump. Oh my God, that pump is awesome. I recommend that to anybody. It's so quiet, I can barely even hear it. And it's just purring away. Tons of water. I got more water than I need with this thing. So. Anyway, so it's getting kind of dark in here, as you can see, and the road getting in here is not the nicest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and throw, I don't know, maybe 10 more shovels in this thing, and then I'm going to get her shut down, and I got to get to wrapping this up. So anyways, we'll get her wrapped up, and when I turn the water off, I'll let you guys see a sluice box. You tell me what you guys think, and I'll see you in a minute. Running it. We'll go ahead and look at this. Man, I don't see any gold yet. It really, I wasn't here. I mean, I'm here for gold. Of course I am. I always am. I was really just trying to get
I'll try to figure this thing out before I get to going. I don't want to pack in a whole long ways and have issues, and just trying to get acquainted with this machine. I like how it is. This flare is really cool. It's got a flare on this. You guys can see that. Works pretty good. This is what I'm talking about. Up in here, right here where my hand's at. That's I don't know. I just think there should be something there. Maybe some hog matting is what I'm thinking. You know, Myers moss. Something to dampen a little bit. I don't think I have too much water. I think maybe I don't have enough to clean these mats out. I mean, this is just, you know, when I turn it off, it kind of blows it out a little bit. But boy, I hope you guys can see all those garnets. If you look over here in the tailings, see all that red? That's just little tiny garnets. Tons of them. Anyways, so I gotta get this cleaned up. If you can see around me, it's getting pretty dark. I gotta get going, get packing this out of here, and I'll see you guys later. We'll do a little cleanup. Okay, I know I said I was gonna show you a cleanup, but on the way home here, let me see those two does. They're just kind of checking me out. Finally got out of the snow. Well, they're starting to go. Yeah, that's pretty cool. You gotta take advantage of nature when you see her. Let's see if we can't get them to look at us. I don't know what it is about whistling and deer, but they sure like to whistle. Watch, they'll run. Now, they're getting going. Off they go. So yeah, it was a beautiful day. I'll try to get out of the sun here. Got to take advantage of that. I'm on my way home here. Another 45 minutes, should be home, and do a little cleanup of that the cons I got out of there. I didn't see really much. I think there's a couple small pieces of gold in it, but nothing to write home about. But that's not really what I was there for. I mean, obviously we're there for gold, but I mean, I was really just trying to learn this equipment. But anyways, I'm gonna get home and we'll do a cleanup. Okay, so we've got a little bit of cleanup. You can look right there, you can see I don't know, there's probably about 4 or 5 little specks of gold. And you look over here, and you're gonna laugh at this. It's a chunk of lead. I mean, it sure does kind of look like gold. I wish it was. It's pretty heavy. But it's gotta be lead. But I wish it was a real thing, because that'd be nice. But anyways, so that's what do we got on the cleanup there. I was kind of not expecting that, but we'll take it. You know, that's awesome. A little bit of birthday gold's always good gold. So we're gonna end up going out there tomorrow. Gonna do a little more prospecting. Actually try to find a good place to go play with it. When I was driving home, I thought about some of the situations I had with this high banker. One of them, you know, I was wondering if I had enough water in it, or if I had too much water. And the reality of all that is I need to check my tailings to see if there's any gold coming out. And the only way I'd know that is, you know, too much water would probably be doing that, or too much angle on the sluice could end up throwing some gold out. So tomorrow we're going to do some tests on that. But I got to find a little better place that's got a little more gold. But I am having fun out there. We're just kind of playing around, trying to see this thing work. Trying to do a little bit of adjustment. I got some ideas on how to hold that mat on top of the header box. I think I could probably figure something out. Hopefully we'll see. We're going to play around tomorrow with it. But anyways, that's what I got for today. You have a good one. Well, hello again. I thought that'd be the ending of that video, but I know I told you guys I was going to go out the next day, and I did. And sorry I didn't decide to take a video. I was really
told myself I wanted to focus as much as I can on this, and I ended up having to dig a lot. But there's no reason I shouldn't have invited you guys with me. So this is just kind of a recap of that day. We're just going to add it to this video. I know that we looked at some items about going over, you know, the punch plate and that piece of UR mat that was up on top of the header box, and how to get it to stay. I did get it to stay, and I didn't get to use it, and it was actually pretty incredible. I'm going to show you here in a minute what I did with that. And then also I'm going to show you what the gold I got out of it. I actually did some prospecting through some pans and found some gold. Not a whole lot, not what I'm used to, I guess you would say. But for this area, you know, I'll take it. It was okay. And seemed to get the unit to work pretty decent for me. But yeah, so we'll go ahead and look at these items. Okay, so right here I got the punch plate, and here's the UR matting. And so what I did, if you look on the side here, use Gorilla Tape. And so what I did is I just added 2 extra pieces for each side. And it seemed to get it to sit in there. I mean, when it sits in there, it sits like this. Sorry, I'm doing this one-handed. It sits in here, so it made it tighter. And so I got it to sit in there, actually, and used it. And put about 5 shovels into it. And then I turned it off and pulled this out, dropped it in my pan, and heck, I had like 3 or 4 pieces of gold in this. So I think we got that figured out. Show you the gold I ended up coming out with that day. Hopefully there's not too much glare. It wasn't too bad for, I don't know, probably constant digging for 2.5, 3 hours, somewhere in there. But no, it came out pretty good. I'm okay with it. Yeah, it's not bad at all. Not bad at all. It's little stuff. But what that shows me is that we're doing something right. And that's what's really nice about Gold Hog matting. You'll catch that fine stuff. But yeah, so anyways, there's that. So just to wrap this all up, if you liked what you've seen, please press the like button. If you dislike something, please press dislike and tell me what you disliked about this video. And please press the subscribe button and the bell button, because I have a lot of future videos coming on. And a lot of them are going to be very out in the wilderness. If you're curious where I am, I'm in Idaho. Right now I'm in southern Idaho because of where I'm working at the moment. But I'm ended up going to be up north Idaho, and it gets very, very backcountry. And like I said, we're going to end up backpacking all this equipment in with my camping gear. So it's going to be one pretty decent pack. But I'm going to go ahead and videotape that all. We're going to, as much as I can, we're going to get this whole adventure. And my first trip should be around 6 days, 6 to 7 days. And then there's going to be several trips after that are going to be 3 days and 2 days. And then hopefully we'll get another week trip in there too. And there's going to be other adventures that we're going to end up doing with a new group I just joined. And they got a couple claims. And so that should be fun to go play around with some of our equipment and meet some new people and make some new memories. But yeah, please. I also have a question on a piece of equipment I'm looking to purchase. Obviously, you can see I don't do very well with an iPhone camera. So I'd like to invest in some money into a decent camera. I've looked at GoPros. I don't even know which one's the best. Seemed like the reviews on GoPro 5 was really good. I don't know. I have no idea. But please, in the comments, please let me know what you would recommend, and just a general idea of what they are and where to purchase them, stuff like that. But anyways, it was a pleasure having you guys along, and we'll see you next time.